welcome to Featured Creatures. Today we're doing American Werewolf in Paris, the sort of, but not really sequel to American Werewolf in London. To my right is Ben.
Hello.
In the middle is Clay.
Hey.
And on the far end is Bert.
Hello.
And I am Bart.
No hola.
No Spanish today?
No Spanish today.
Hold strong, Bert. Don't give up just because we told you.
So as usual, we're watching this on the DVD copy of the movie. So it just starts out. So we actually went to the menu, and now we're on the chapter selection. So we are gonna start in 3, 2, 1. And the program starts.
And it has begun.
Sphinxy. I'm not sure what a sphinx has to do with Hollywood. Like, if you're gonna name your production company Hollywood, like Hollywood Pictures, why Sphinx? Shouldn't it be like the Hollywood sign?
Sphinxes are cool.
Interesting fact, the real Sphinx was built by producers in Egypt for a set.
Interesting.
Learn something new every day.
That's not true. I don't think people believe that.
So where do you think this takes place?
Well, I would assume, Paris.
London?
I was thinking Prague.
Oh.
Was it the Eiffel Tower that gave it away as Prague?
Yeah. That's like shorthand for Prague, isn't it?
It's Las Vegas, guys.
It's Las Vegas. An American Werewolf in, America.
It was a dark and stormy night.
It's always a dark and stormy night.
Yeah. An American Werewolf in Paris.
See, the funny thing about this is the Londoners killed the werewolf, but in the end of this movie, I'm pretty sure the Paris people just surrendered to the werewolf, right?
It's 2015. When was the last time Paris surrendered?
World War II.
Yeah.
France has a long, glorious military history.
They shouldn't have ended on a down note.
They just ended on a down. They conquered all of Europe at one point. You realize this, right?
And then
Napoleon?
Russia.
Yeah, and then Germany kicked the crap out of them.
Twice.
Nothing like creepy gargoyles there.
Oh, yeah. Paris is just littered with creepy gargoyles.
I find them quite pleasant. I'm having some installed in my apartment.
That'd be cool just to have a regular house with gargoyles. Yeah.
Well, it's the buttresses. You gotta have the buttresses.
You just like saying butchers.
I do like saying buttress.
Buttress.
And the funny thing is that gargoyles are always painted as evil and spooky, but they're really protectors of good. And they fight evil.
You sound like a gargoyle apologist.
I'm a gargoyle expert, yes.
Wasn't there a Disney show about gargoyles back in the day?
It was called Gargoyles.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What's going on here?
Have you never seen gargoyles before?
No, I have. It's just been a very long time. Professor Sewers.
This is a common occurrence in Paris. Scientists just popping out of sewers. That's actually the lizard man from Spider-Man.
Ah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
He's not missing an arm.
Well, it grew
not
back.
yet. That's how he actually lost it to a werewolf in Paris.
Let's do a werewolf in Paris.
A lizard man / werewolf? That'd be rad.
It's too much. It's too much.
So would that be a normal person who turns into a lizard werewolf at the full moon, or a lizard person who becomes a werewolf?
The latter. Help!
That French cabbie is very willing to help.
Right. Until something serious happens.
Well, he's getting mauled by his feet. I'm sorry, man. This is too messed up.
Fuck you!
I got a fare. Gotta go.
It did look like someone was getting in his cab over there.
Right.
What do you do? Just not address it? Like, yeah, everything's going absolutely fine. No creepy sewer monsters or anything.
What are you doing over there? Where to?
See, he does look a lot like Ramsay Snow.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but it is not, though. It is Tom Everett Scott.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, now that you say it, I can see that it's Tom Everett Scott.
Yeah, from American Werewolf in Paris fame.
Anyone care to hazard a guess at when this movie was made, based on the outfits?
1995.
close. 97. Yeah, but I mean, he's got the tank top and like grease back hair.
Yeah, the flannels, and he's got the Egyptian ankh.
Yeah, the necklace.
Super popular in the 90s.
Right.
I like how not only did they stop talking when she walked by, so did all three of
Yeah,
us.
yeah, we're all terrible.
Well, it's because we were all just amazed by the show of misogyny that was on screen.
Yeah, sure, that's what it is.
Dumbstruck at how callous they
They're
were.
talking about sex points here, so I mean, Bert does have a point there.
Well, have you ever been on a trip through Europe?
Is it all about banging?
Oh, yeah.
All about baby.
Okay.
Although I think that's all life is really about. If you
How-
boil it down,
How,
life's just about banging.
how philosophical. How
Yeah.
wretchedly philosophical of you.
Yeah, well, I have a master's degree in philosophy
No, you don't.
from the University of
What,
Bullshit.
such and such.
Yeah.
University of I'm a fucking liar.
That's not a real place, Bert. Everybody knows that.
I think that's a real place.
No, they are. They haven't been accredited yet.
So the soundtrack in this movie is amazing, but
It is. It's actually really good.
like no, but it is amazing.
If you're into that kind of thing.
It's not good. It's definitely not good.
It's not good, but it's amazing.
Yeah. Like, it just, at some points in this movie, the music just totally takes a scene, like, to a different place than what it, like, logically should be at.
Doesn't hold to themes very well.
It does not. Serious scene, really funny scene, serious scene. Fucking what's happening here scene. It's amazing. It really is just a masterpiece. 7% on Rotten Tomatoes, so, if that tells you anything.
So are these boys planning like some sort of Eiffel Tower caper?
If you notice by their t-shirts, which you can hardly see, and they never actually show them very well, but they're like a daredevil group.
Oh, naturally.
And they do stunts. Well, they were also talking about that on the train.
Yeah,
but they
he
didn't
did say
explain it very well.
he did say he was wearing a shirt that said Daredevil Tour.
And so they plan to, logically jump off.
They're gonna jump off the Eiffel Tower.
Like you do.
Well, I mean, they're daredevils. That's what they do. I'm sure that this is they're obviously not their first stop through their European tour, so you got to imagine they jumped off a Big Ben.
Right.
They've jumped off. That was the only European monument I could think of.
That's tall.
They jumped off of Stonehenge.
Yeah, they
That didn't take long.
When he got twisted his ankle, it was a bad day.
I drew a blank on any other European monument.
The cliffs of Dover, one of them.
Yeah,
So they jump off the cliffs. These all are in the UK so far.
Well, if they just got to France, they probably started in the UK.
Maybe they started in Holland.
What about like
Nobody
Notre
starts
Dame?
in
They could jump off of like Notre Dame.
Yeah, but they just got to Paris and they obviously haven't done that yet.
So
Is the Eiffel Tower like the tallest building in France? Because it really looks that way.
Yeah, it's got to be the tallest building in France.
probably is.
Probably the tallest building in Paris. I don't know about France.
Yeah, that's probably true.
What else would be taller?
Some random skyscraper in Versailles.
Maybe like a castle?
Yeah, maybe like Mont Saint Michel is taller.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, it's an island. Yeah, it's really cool.
They never turn out
Hotels
those
in
lights.
Nice. Those are probably taller.
The Swiss Alps.
Some that's really tall, yeah.
Just naming off tall.
Empire State Building.
That's not in Europe. You goof.
Aww. I always
He's-
wanted to see this premise turned on its head with like a Parisian. Is that right?
Yeah,
Parisian
Parisian.
werewolf in like Manhattan. Yeah, Chicago.
That city would eat him alive.
Yeah, that's the thing, is he would be killed before he turned into a werewolf.
Wasn't there
Parisian werewolf in Detroit.
wasn't there something like that? Except it was a vampire and it was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that was Vampire in Brooklyn.
Okay, so it's kind of like that.
That movie was fantastic.
Was it? I've never
Yeah.
seen it.
You say fantastic ironically, or do you mean that seriously?
Ironically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen
I like a lot of garbage, but that's a lot of garbage.
Oh, he's flying dry. Did you see that? It's
Yeah.
like, I want to jump off of here, but also I want to be sober while I do it.
Probably
Wow.
the best way to jump off of the Eiffel Tower.
I don't know. I'd be wasted, man.
Yeah, and it loosens you up in case something goes wrong. If you hit the ground, you won't get as hurt.
Just bounce, right? That's how that works.
It's like getting hit by a car or something.
Exactly.
Right.
You should always be drunk when you drive. If you get in an accident, the other person's going to be hurt a lot worse.
Yeah.
Feature Creatures does not in any way support drinking and driving.
Wink.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you see his his serious mathematical, all his equations and stuff?
And he just literally all he did was write the wind speed in a big direction.
He wrote wind speed and a little sketch of the Eiffel Tower, and then he dropped a little piece of paper off.
Bart, he's a
Very
professional.
nice.
He knows what he's doing.
The thing is, doesn't the Eiffel Tower bow out?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so, no, they shouldn't be bungee jumping off that.
They shouldn't be, but they're fucking gonna do it anyway.
Right.
Because it's cool.
Because it's radical. You mean, it's the 90s after all.
Right? I wish I was wearing a Letterman jacket like a generic football player.
Like
It's a
Cliff
femme
Art.
fatale.
It's a femme. I don't think, just because she's French, you can't assume she's a femme fatale.
I assume all French women are femme fatales until proven otherwise.
I assume all women are femme fatales until proven otherwise.
Those are both actually valid points.
Yeah, maybe.
I retract my disgust.
Aw, the poor boy is smitten.
Oh, yeah.
Is she gonna kill herself?
Nothing like a
suit.
suicide person.
Yeah.
No, she's just a depressed daredevil like them.
No, she's just French. She's
Okay.
giving up.
Really quick, what do you think's gonna happen here?
He's gonna stop her and then she's gonna turn into a werewolf and eat his friends?
That's.
Maybe. What do you think?
I'm thinking the exact same thing.
I'm thinking he has a bungee cord attached to his foot, and she's about to jump off the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now we get a first look at the CGI in this movie.
Oh my god, that is
Yeah.
so realistic. I feel like I'm there.
This is so exciting. This is such an exciting shot.
Oh, man.
Okay, so now they're definitely going to hit the ground because he's twice as heavy as he expected to be.
Yeah.
Not tied on.
Not only, yeah, there's
So
no
they
way
all
that...
just died.
Yeah. There's no way this ends well at all.
This is the 90s. Everything will work out. Oh. And
Oh, but
she's
it's
still
okay.
fucking-
She survives.
Oh, yeah, she was only like a foot away at that point.
Okay, and this would kill you right here.
Right? She's just going to smack back into it.
Yeah.
And... Pop.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
How would that not kill you? Just immediately dead. DOA, bud.
You mean DY?
Oh, yeah.
This is...
Just whoosh right over my head.
Dead upon impact?
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, he would have shattered his spinal column. That's my guess on that one. Just rocketing up into
Why
a
does he have a
beam.
bandage on his nose? Did he hit his nose?
Well, we didn't see the aftermath of it.
Just bounced around like a
Yeah.
pinball.
He swung around and hit the whole of his face.
His friends only held the cord until he hit that beam.
His head, and they just let him fall back down.
Yeah.
He's alright, though.
Yeah, nothing.
He
nothing
just
too serious,
rescued-
just incredibly massive head trauma.
Right. And now he's very in love with the chick he saved from suicide.
It's French chicks. They have that effect on you.
Yeah.
Completely mindless now. He's a zombie.
No, he was a werewolf.
I was...
A zombie werewolf would be rad.
That's too much.
A wombolf?
/ lizard man.
Slash
And what if he was-
cyborg / ninja.
what if he was a mummy too?
He died, and they brought him back as a Frankenstein.
Yeah, here comes the Smash Mouth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is Smash
The
Mouth.
Smash Mouth montage.
Well, because I moved. Oh, yeah. I mean, seriously, it's just so ridiculously 90s.
I'm embarrassed to say I know every word of this song.
Oh, yeah, everybody does.
It's because it's awesome. How are you embarrassed?
I do. I like the song. I like Smash Mouth.
Especially a Smash Mouth montage where they're trying to find a suicide note.
And they're arguing over that quarter.
Well, it's not a quarter, it's a euro.
So it's worth
No,
like.
it's not a euro.
It's a
because
franc because it's 90s.
97, yeah.
Let me
Probably
frank
a quarter
with it.
franc.
Oh, jeez. There she is.
that's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that happenstance.
Gotta love just
I
the
do happen
random,
to.
like, super, like, weird vibe this movie gives out. Like, it's got boobs, and it's an action, funny comedy, and, like, oh, but it's serious. Like...
Yeah, it does not do a good job of keeping the mood from American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, I mean, this was around American Pie, right?
Yeah.
When was the first American Pie?
98 maybe.
Yeah. Oh, so this was before that.
Maybe.
Sort
I
of.
don't know exactly.
But this is definitely post road trip and like Euro trip. And
Okay, so it's got kind of that vibe
No,
going.
it's not post road trip.
Is it?
No, that came out in the 2000s.
It does have that vibe, though. Like,
He's just utterly smitten with this girl with a bag full of bloody meat.
another concussion!
Yeah, well, what's one more, you know?
This very polite, bloodied up French doctor.
See, that's the most unbelievable is that he's polite.
Oh.
Chaz Bagel. Teeth, Ben.
Like a werewolf, you might say.
A French doctor? I mean,
Are you saying
Where are you going with this one?
can't practice medicine?
no, I mean...
Future creatures would like to apologize to any French out there.
Especially French doctors. But, like, I can imagine just a super stuck-up doctor and a super stuck-up French person. But if they were the same person, that would be very, very
it would be
like ultra stuck up?
Yeah, yeah. Just like, I'm much smarter than you. I'm a doctor of awesome.
Yeah, well, he is much smarter than us.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a doctor.
Of awesome.
We're just morons who talk over movies.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know where I
I'm
was
a moron
going
who
with
talks
that.
over movies, not a doctor.
It's not rocket science.
Hey, by the way, the first American Pie came out in 99.
99, really?
2 years after this. This was the inspiration.
This was the
You
inspiration.
can tell. You can really tell. When does the pie fucking scene happen?
I don't think there's a pie fucking scene so much. It's France.
So it's just
So
a
it's a
regular
quiche.
fucking...
It's a quiche.
Well, obviously the pie fucking is, you know, a metaphor for turning into a werewolf.
I don't see how those connect.
Someday, maybe you'll get up to our level and see it.
Yeah, will you tell me when I'm older?
Did you see she had that bloody hand?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She was carrying around a heart in the doctor's office that nobody seemed to worry about.
Right? Just in a bag, not like a cooler.
The
or
doctor
something.
made a passing comment. Where's that girl who stole my heart?
Whatever. Who
It's
cares?
Paris, bro. That girl stole everybody's heart.
Aww.
Are you saying there's some sort of Parisian organ trafficking system?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well then. Okay.
I mean, obviously.
Mm.
Well, that settles that. You heard it
It's
here
just
first.
it's just paint made out of blood. Yeah.
Right? I'm just painting my cellar.
With the blood of the innocents. Yeah.
I'm just painting my cellar a very disgusting color.
We could help you. Can we come into your home? Oh man, I love that bandana. I don't know why.
You should get one and rock
Yeah.
it all the time.
Just that bandana over my head. Yeah.
Well, see, he's like covering up the giant scar. It's like, he had to get like 15 stitches sewing his head back together, and so he doesn't want. You feel self-conscious about it, okay?
That's what he gets for jumping off the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Still, though,
Actually, yeah, that is what he gets.
he got away with it. He's not in jail. He spent some time in the hospital. Who doesn't want to tell that story?
Fair point.
You guys want to jump off the Eiffel Tower?
Yes.
All right.
We should parachute though, because like if we parachute, we can go away from like the base and not
Yeah.
fuck our day up.
You were really worried about this Eiffel Tower base, and for good reason.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't want to like go out like that guy who died jumping off the Eiffel Tower.
Well, what you need to do is instead of getting a bungee cord, get like a rope and a cannon and shoot yourself sideways so you just swing.
I'm sure physics works like that somehow. Whee!
Just like get a giant tire swing and jump as far away from the top as you can, and just swing back and forth on the tire swing off the top of the Eiffel Tower. It'll be fun.
That'd be fun.
Do you think all French waiters actually dress like that?
Yes. I bet you they're stuck up too. Cause
It's a constitutional amendment.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I was in Psalm school, I guess you had to dress like that.
Like a French waiter?
Yeah. I mean,
That's amazing!
Yeah. With the 2 towels on either arm and all that shit.
If there was like action figures of you, Bart, that would be the like 5th run.
French waiter bite.
French waiter Bart.
I liked, did you guys catch that napkin?
Yeah, how his friends are terrible and don't want him to get laid.
Shh, she's looking over here, guys. This isn't totally weird that we're here at all.
You just spilled hot coffee on his
Oh, this is the best one. You don't want to get laid, do you? No.
Right? So you just saved this chick's life. You're pretty much in. So we're gonna dress you up like a douche, stuff your pocket full of condoms, and write 100 points for blinking around.
This movie's almost like slapstick.
I know. That's what I'm saying. There's no like mood throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It definitely jumps around.
This is a great scene.
I'm gonna chew this condom like gum.
Now blow
This
a
French
bubble
chick is too smart. That's grotesque.
That's hilarious.
Wait, there's a condom in my soup.
Oh, it landed in the
Wow! It's like a Three Stooges routine.
Right. And then if you look at the background, it just keeps going. Like, oh, man.
I'm really sorry this panned out so terribly. Please, I did save your life, though, so... I still got that going for me, right?
That only buys you so much goodwill.
Yeah. Blowing up condoms in a French cafe.
Did you ever have a date that went that badly?
Lots of them, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take off this weird 90s hat.
It is still going on in the background. The waiter's like, I don't know how there was a condom in your soup, sir.
That massive Frenchman is terribly disgusted by this.
Yeah.
This is a 5-star Parisian cafe.
5-star
You expect that kind of shenanigans at a Denny's.
He does have a...
Wait, have you gotten condoms in your food at Denny's? Because that's not right.
You've never had that?
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was a
there's-
service.
Yeah, I thought that was a common thing.
I mean, I've gotten my eggs that were a little chewier than I thought they were.
Well, there you go. Excuse me, sir, is this yours?
I love this guy. He's got the gold necklaces, the sleeveless shirt,
My God.
and he's balding with a ponytail.
The size
It's
of his
amazing.
arm.
He's like a caricature of a thug.
He's a French Guido.
Oh.
His French jersey, so sure.
Michelle de Jersey.
There you go.
Oh, so she has like werewolf powers when she's not in the werewolf form?
Yeah.
Naturally.
So they do it a little different in this one.
Yeah.
This guy's an idiot. I mean, okay, like, I get he really likes this girl, but like, hey, she's obviously trying to ride her bike away from you, so...
Yeah, he is just stampeding past the stalker line.
Right?
That works on Parisian girls.
Maybe, jeez.
No, that's
Feature
how you get a
Creatures wholeheartedly endorses stalking French women.
That's how you get a fulfilling relationship. No means yes.
Oh, God, Bert.
And that's the line.
That's the line.
Okay.
That's where
We're done with this. Jesus Christ.
Look at her. She likes him now.
Yeah, but he did save her life. And that goes a hell of a long way.
Once you save a woman's life, it then belongs to you. Is that what you're
Especially,
trying to
like-
say?
Especially jumping off the Eiffel Tower to save her. That takes balls.
Oh, nothing. I was just, he's not doing so good here.
She touched his face.
I'm surprised she
It's a
doesn't
signal.
lick that blood off.
She's
his
not
face.
a-
She's not a vampire.
Well, she's a werewolf. She likes blood, I guess. In this one.
She only likes blood once a month.
That's
God.
true.
Damn.
What? Oh, okay. What? I can't tell what type of joke that is.
As a werewolf.
Oh, okay, there you go.
She's
What a weird... That joke was like, just back and
not a
forth.
lesbian vampire.
Oh.
Blood once a month. That's a joke from Blade Trinity.
I don't care
Is
what it's
it?
a joke from. Besides,
Wait, Trinity was wrong to make that joke.
funny.
You were wrong. Why did they come back? Like,
I don't know. They're really stalkery, yeah?
Yeah.
Shouldn't they be jumping off stuff?
Right.
Yeah, they've forsook. Is that the right word?
Yeah, I guess.
Their whole Daredevil routine.
No, I think they just changed the idea where, the real Daredevil falls in love.
That's the ultimate stunt.
Yeah.
That's falling in love.
Supporting a family.
That's the real thrill. The ultimate adrenaline rush is changing a poopy diaper.
Well, you don't have kids sometimes. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Man, it's so bad. Ugh.
For being like a radical Daredevil, he really dresses like quite a nerd.
Right? I'm going to tuck in my shirt into my jeans. It'll be perfect. Great look. I suppose, wasn't it the style back then, though?
No, he's just got to be aerodynamic for the stuff he jumps.
This movie has an uncomfortable amount of flannel.
Again, the 90s.
It's deep in the 90s. You cannot escape the flannel. We'll just invite you to this random club in the warehouse district.
Nothing like just a French rave in the 90s, right?
That's the best kind.
Mm.
Club Dong Loon.
That's what? Club of the Sun?
Oh.
Reverse that. Club of the Moon. Club of the Ocean.
Cafe of the Moon.
Cafe of the Moon, yeah.
That's the opposite of a club, right? A cafe. He's like watching that guy piss. What was the... Hey, what are you doing there, buddy?
They go in there, and the first thing they see is like a guy who's all drugged out and vomited on himself. And there's a guy pissing on a trash can. This is the worst club ever. Just turn around and leave.
No, it's ambiance.
Ugh.
Right? You could be that drugged out guy who's thrown up on himself.
Just
Yay. Surrender to the party.
You could be anything if you put your mind to it, but...
It's the worst French club ever.
It really does seem to be a very terrible French club. Where's the loud music and the
You don't know.
flashing lights?
You don't know anything about French clubs.
I don't know.
Well, there is loud music, like, in the movie. But, like, it looks like the scene was recorded without any fucking music, and then they just edited it in.
We'll get it in post.
Yeah. So it looks super unnatural, just... It's like that scene in The Matrix, when Neo first goes and meets Trinity, right? And they're in that club. It's recorded without sound, so everybody was just dancing wildly to nothing. It's pretty great.
It's like one of those, Sonic Forests or whatever. Have you ever been to one of those?
Sonic Forest?
Yeah.
Where, like, everybody's wearing headphones. with
Oh,
their
yeah.
music and
Like you
everybody's-
hear sweaty grunting.
Like a silent disco, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
How do you get Sonic Forest from
Well,
Silent
when we went
That's
to
what they
Bonnaroo,
call
there
it
was...
at Bonnaroo.
Yeah, that's what they
Oh.
called it at Bonnaroo. Was a Sonic Forest.
They do get really, really stalkerish.
Yeah.
Let me just break into your house. It's not good, no.
Although that would be a little suspicious to see her in a cage in her basement. Right?
Yeah. That might warrant some investigation.
Do you need help? Would you like some help?
I love this guy's generic Letterman jacket. It's got like a basic football character on it, for no particular team or anything.
Anyone guess what's going to happen in this club yet?
They're all going to turn into
It's
werewolves.
a furry club.
Yes, in a way, not the fun kind.
Here you go. Have a nice, relaxing glass of absinthe.
Okay, I get the cage to keep her from werewolfing out on people, but what's with the fucking dog bowl?
She gets hungry.
It's full of bloody raw meat.
Is it?
Rich,
Yeah.
nutritious.
Oh,
kibble.
okay.
It's not actually dog food.
Kibbles and bits.
Right. Somebody just messing with her.
Right.
What an insult to a werewolf. The only thing worse than that is if they wrote Fido on the side of it. What a dick. That's the fastest way to travel in Paris.
Bike?
Like,
Bike.
she really like she really seemed to be taking a casual little ride there.
Yeah.
And she was, I gotta get over there right after I take a leisurely bike ride.
Well, she's enjoying the City of Lights.
Yeah. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or is it the Big Easy?
Yeah.
No, it's the Windy City. That's
The
right.
Windy Apple.
It's the Windy Apple.
Oh,
No, it's the Mile
Lights?
High City. Yeah. No, wait. It's the Windy. Yeah, no. It's the City of Lights.
What's Land of a Thousand Lakes?
That's Montana.
That's Minnesota.
That's Minnesota?
Montana is
Land of
big
10,000.
sky country.
Yeah.
That's
Their
very
sky is
descriptive. Yeah, right. Like, I would say the state with the largest sky has got to be the one with the least mountains, right? So Kansas?
It's just got the least amount of people.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like a rogues gallery of 90s Parisians. This club. Look at these dirtbags. I'm
Nice.
just gonna chug some absinthe.
Just 3 giant cups of it. Fuck it.
Wait a minute.
That's not Club de la Lune at all.
It was a trick.
It's a trap.
Seriously?
Huh.
He's stripping down?
That's Paris. They gotta throw something in there for the ladies. 90s hunk man.
Yeah,
Worst superhero ever.
that hair reminds me of, fuck, what is it?
Don't know.
Full House. Yeah.
Bob Saget?
Yeah.
Or no,
No,
wait, John
Stamos.
Stamos.
Yeah, Stamos. He's got the Stamos hair
He
going
does,
on.
yeah, Jesus.
He's actually got a pretty good plan to get out, though.
Yeah, that was not bad.
Good thing he has his wallet chain, though. So that plan.
Only in
Yeah.
90s.
Did you see that? That's amazing.
See, I always thought it was just so that you wouldn't lose your wallet if you got into a rumble. But it helps you escape from prisons, too.
Oh man,
Like old style Pirate of the Caribbean prisons.
you must go before it's too late. Ugh.
I don't think it would work in a modern prison.
Did she just throw him through a wall?
Yeah, well,
No,
there was a hole,
Oh.
She's got that beefed up werewolf strength.
right? Dude, she's like, run for your life, and he just doesn't fucking get it at all.
He's in love. She's throwing bricks at him. Get out of here! get the message, kid.
This guy's so dumb that she has to take care of him the Harry and the Hendersons way.
And those people are roided out.
Chip off!
Look at his neck bulging. Jesus.
Man, you thought the practical effects in the
Oh.
last one were good.
Oh,
my
this gets
God.
great. So this is really where the CGI shines in this movie. Werewolf boobs, cool.
Werewolf titties.
Did you see how they retreated back into it and then they became a series of nipples along their
Yeah,
right?
like
That's-
6 of them?
It's like,
Oh
okay.
my God.
Yeah, look at that CGI. Amazing. Like, the werewolf was super understated in American Werewolf in London, kind of like Jaws, right? Until the very end.
The first
The first Jaws, yeah. Until the very end. But this one's like, nah, not at all.
Jesus.
You saw the werewolf a couple of times in the last one? We're just going to throw a handful of them at you.
Not enough werewolves? Oh, man.
I can't believe they lost any war if they have this many werewolves running around.
Right?
That's a good point.
There's a game for you. It's just Nazis versus French werewolves.
That's
Yeah,
kind
put
of
up,
awesome.
yeah, put up a Kickstarter. I guarantee you get funded.
I bet you would too. There you go, internet. That's an idea for somebody to make.
Hi, Scully.
And one person will play.
That person being me.
Oh, there's the druggie. The druggie just got murked.
Nice. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
Uh.
That makes like Jumanji look like Avatar.
It really does, yeah.
It makes sci-fi movies look like Avatar. It's like bad 90s video game CGI.
Man. That's a disservice to 90s video games.
I like that scene though.
He just pulls the guy's arm.
Whoops.
So that guy's not transforming into a werewolf, right? So he's not a werewolf.
Yeah, he's like the werewolf, like Renfell.
Yeah.
He has the promise of becoming a werewolf, but he's not quite there.
He's just got to prove his worth as a bouncer first.
Well, that's how werewolves do it.
Oh, I forgot about Oh, this is amazing. I'm not gonna ruin it.
Vampires have you do a bunch of like services during the day. Werewolves have you bounce club.
What is going on in here? It's just
Oh, it's the cripple werewolf. The cripple werewolf is strapped to a bed.
Oh man.
God.
He's just dragging the bed. I will get you. He's got some determination though. He's like a mad dog.
Shit, he's crazy, man. Yeah, I got it. Oh fuck.
A closet full of beakers.
Oh, God.
Not that type of beaker.
I mean, okay, so and whoop.
Out the window.
He did not waste any time.
What an athlete, though, huh?
He's a daredevil. He's got to be in peak physical form.
That's a good point. I did not think about that.
So this is what happens when you wander off in the sewers of Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Lights blink at you?
Yep.
Flashing eyes. Maybe I should walk towards them.
Huh.
Or just stand here and look at them.
Doesn't look dangerous at all.
Oh, they seem to be getting closer.
You might say they were stalking me. Interesting.
Oh, just ripped apart.
Whoop.
The rivers, they say, will run red with blood. That was terrible French accent. It's worse. Gotta be top 5 worst French accents of all time. Huh? Is that a were-rat, do you think?
Yeah.
I absolutely think so.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie?
Were-rats?
Yeah. There's a movie that was totally about were-rats, like in a New York apartment building.
Really?
Was it a documentary?
No.
It's the trail.
Ugh.
That's drains. I don't think that's French for the drains.
What is French for the drains?
The Dron.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's the drum.
Can you imagine? Okay, this is real stupid, but can you imagine? First off, that CGI is amazing. But what if any animal who bit you, you turned into a were version of that animal?
That would be cool sometimes, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, which animal would you want to bite you?
I don't know. Would you?
Wow, that did not work.
There's only one choice.
Turtle?
Otter.
Oh.
I'd be a were-otter. Just slide
It's
around.
the most useless monster ever.
No,
She's-
the were-otter.
I'm
is the best.
adorable.
But you're just gonna crack giant clams on his stomach.
No, that's the sea otter. The river otter. That's right. This is your best source for otter information across the globe. The river otter from Asia will fight crocodiles.
Ugh.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you would become a were-river otter to fight were-crocodiles?
In a were fighting ring.
Well, they also
Where would this fighting ring
have giant
A were
slides that they slide into rivers and they're playful. They're playful.
So you want to be a giant, grotesque, playful monster.
Oh, man.
What do you want to be, Bart?
I think that's a tough question. There's so many options.
Were
Choose one.
shark? Off the top of my head?
Were-shark.
No, because then you couldn't roam around on land.
Yeah, you'd have to be close to water, pretty much.
You could be a were shark with legs,
A
right?
were shark in Colorado,
What
just flopping around on the ground.
What if you're like a were shark where you just turn
It's
into
struggling
like
to
one of the
breathe.
street sharks, you know?
That would
Yeah!
All right, were-shark is down. Pretty appealing.
If you could be a street shark, you
Yeah.
just have to hose your gills every half an hour.
Yeah.
I like how this conversation turned into, weren't the street sharks the fucking bomb?
Yeah, street sharks are bitches.
They were. I love that show.
What sort of were animal would you be, Clay?
I don't know, like a were turtle or something weird? Were dolphin. Were dolphin, that's what I'd be.
Dolphin?
Yeah, because it's intelligent and
Yeah, and it's all rapey.
Are they?
Yeah.
They drag night swimmers underwater and rape them to death.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're a duck then.
I'll just jump the opposite direction.
So you want once a month to get a corkscrew penis?
Oh, yeah, that's also a thing that happens, isn't
Does it make the corkscrew noise?
it? Like a big tail.
Whatever, you can open bottles of wine with his dick. There's nothing wrong with that.
Now that's a party trick.
If I'm being honest, though, like a raccoon.
A raccoon, so you could
A were-raccoon.
steal stuff? You'd be like Sly Cooper?
Yes! Yes, I would. Absolutely.
That'd be bitchin'.
Yeah, raccoon's my favorite animal, so it's an easy go-to, so.
I've never heard of someone's favorite animal being a raccoon.
They're cute. They're like little robbers, and also they're assholes. Like, once when I was delivering some food, I was walking past a dumpster, and I just hear, and it's just one, like, about a foot from our face. I've never been so scared in my fucking life. Holy fuck, what's that? Okay.
Alright, Ben, what would you be?
Where Darwin's Finch?
Sophisticated answer, like a fine wine.
What?
Okay, so I gotta tell you guys about something, about this scene. So, in this scene, she takes off her shirt, and when I was maybe 11, 12, this was like the first experience I had seeing boobs.
Right when you hit that
This
pause
must be-
every movie with tits in it so you can see tits.
Yeah, because I didn't really understand. I was like, oh, that's so cool, you know?
This must be very nostalgic for you. Are you gonna get emotional?
It is.
Tear up a
But
little bit?
here's the thing. So this is the first part of this scene,
Ooh.
right? So you see her boobs, which is nice. And back then it was like, whoa, cool. And we missed it on the pause, me and my buddy. So then in a little bit, the scene happens again, but it's slightly different.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is how she tells him she's a werewolf.
Hands on tits, that's probably the best way to break the news.
It's just like, it becomes common practice to break news in that fashion, like negative
It's the
news.
French way.
Yeah.
Their customs are not like our own. They're so enlightened about sexuality.
Your father has died.
I have terrible news for you. Here, grab my tits.
I support that. That's the
Wouldn't that, just in a Pavlovian way, wouldn't grabbing tits just fill you with, dread that something terrible is about to happen?
So it would ruin the experience for you. If that's how you were always told back here.
Here, feel my boobs. Oh God, what happened?
And then, so we come to this scene back when I'm a kid again, and it's, we're like, oh cool, we get to see boobs again. But, yeah, something happens right here in a second. Anywho, that's blended up hearts. So,
Ew.
delicious.
Did you see the size of the hearts when she chunked them on the counter?
Right?
Those
Oh.
are huge.
Here it is. So, you think that you're gonna see boobs, but really, in fact...
Oh, you built this up so much.
I know. So we paused it right there. Didn't know that was coming. Jumped up about 6 feet in the air. Ran into a closet and hid for about 5 minutes. Scared the shit out of me.
The old titty wolf swap.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life.
So wait, that was a dream sequence, though. So he fell asleep while feeling that chick's boobs.
Yes,
Right?
And then he saw the wolf, and then it cut back, and she was on top of him.
I'm not sure how this scene operates.
Yeah.
It's like Inception.
Right?
Which layer is this?
It's a boob scene within a boob scene within a boob scene.
Except one's a werewolf scene.
Boob inception.
No, the truth is that he
Boobception.
really did just drink too much
Oh,
acid.
we're so dumb.
Yeah, right.
It's the real wormwood stuff.
Yeah, we're still on top of the Eiffel Tower.
He's hallucinating real bad.
Just running around the town like... Didn't you say your mother was dead? That's one thing that really disappointed me about this movie, was the makeup effects were so much better in London.
Oh, yeah.
On the decomposing corpses.
The decomposing corpses in London were like kind of almost comic relief
Yeah.
to an overall very dark and serious movie. But this is kind of the reverse.
Right? Is this a comedy? Would you call this a comedy?
This is very like a lighthearted romp through werewolf Paris, but
You're out the window.
You know, there was a door, jackass.
he just saw a ghost.
Who cares?
He was scared.
So he broke her window? What
Yeah.
a dick!
Oh, man.
I just imagine that guy's just like, property values in this town just keep going down. People jumping out of windows. That seems like something an old person with a beagle would be upset about. Property value.
Yeah, I think he
I think
did.
I was getting real rapey.
He's French?
Oh,
that's just an arm. That's just an arm. That was a good twist. Oh, the fingerprint, some guy. Just an arm.
What, in case the arm commits a crime?
Yeah, right. So his one friend just like got eaten super hard, didn't he? Because one of them was there, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Got dumped in the sewer.
So it's weird what they held over from London.
Such as?
Like the undead coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And what they decided not to.
Such as quality?
Yeah.
Everything else.
Yeah. Like just there being multiple werewolves,
Well, there could have been multiple werewolves in London.
maybe.
Well, hang on. Now, he's seeing dead people. Does that mean that they were killed by werewolves? Was his mom killed by a werewolf?
That wasn't his mom. That was the French girl's mom.
Oh, was she killed by a werewolf?
Yes.
Yeah.
The French girl's mom was killed by the French girl.
Oh.
But wait, I don't recall. In London, he didn't see other ghosts that were killed by werewolves.
No,
Yeah, he
that's
just
the
saw-
weird thing.
He saw his own.
I guess that guy wasn't killed by him, though.
What
Yeah,
kind?
no,
his friend.
His friend was, Jack was not killed by him.
Yeah.
Jack was killed by the other werewolf.
But it
but
was,
it was
part
all
of
part
the
of his
bloodline.
bloodline.
Yeah.
The other werewolf was just really lazy.
Just
He only had one kill under his belt. He was too busy feeding off that rich, northern English sheep.
Yes, that rich Welsh mutton that they're so famous for.
You like to confuse northern England and
I
Wales.
really do.
Yeah.
It's a hobby of mine.
This guy is such a stereotypical French detective.
Yeah.
This is when this movie shifts into a Pink Panther sequel. The werewolf stole the diamond.
Do-do-do-do.
So he's got super hearing apparently because of werewolf
Well,
things.
he's got dog hearing.
Yeah.
Super hearing, super strength.
Super rollerblades.
The only drawback is you turn into a werewolf once a month. So.
See, that really doesn't seem like that much of a drawback.
Yeah.
Just kid yourself up like the girl was doing, and then you're basically a superhero.
Or like if you like found the bad guy's hideout as a werewolf, you could just kind of lock yourself in there and then just wolf out on him, right? That'd be rad.
What bad guy?
I don't know, like a superhero.
Yeah,
If you're a superhero, the
Some
bad
sort
guy.
of crime lord.
Yeah, crime lord.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's bound to be several in there.
So your plan is to walk up to a crime lord's base of operations,
And hide somewhere.
walk in as a human, say, "You don't mind if I lock the door behind me, do you?" And then wait to transform.
You just gotta scope him out and do your superhero stuff, and
He's
then go
getting humped by
visit
a
him and
dog.
make your attack. The full movie. That's kind of a different take than the last one too, though. That he just got humped by that dog.
Yeah.
In the last one, all the animals were afraid of him,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
hissing at him and barking at him, and now they just want to make sweet love to him.
This is such a weird scene.
He's all sweaty and gross, just eating meat.
Can I please have just some raw ass meat?
This is how the rest of the world views Americans. It's just sweaty and gross and eating meat with both hands.
Is that really that inaccurate, though? I mean, let's be honest here. I'm pretty sweaty, feeling pretty gross right now, but,
Yeah, that's the American female. Really slutty. The American male is just really sweaty and gross and eating meat.
The American male just has the meat sweats even before they eat meat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was eating some meat right now.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
You are kind of sweaty.
Yeah.
It was hot.
It's too hot today.
It's like 90,000 degrees today.
Is that an accurate
What
measurement?
is he doing? He's just walking around on his fours, smelling the air.
No, bottle.
The dog's like, I don't know. Oh, that's just straight up assault right there.
Yeah, it is.
He just wanted to smell her ass. That's all.
Yeah, totally okay. No. Oh, that's so
The
weird.
word American is like an aphrodisiac to him.
To her.
Amy Finch. Was that? That wasn't the girl from the other one. No, never mind. Okay.
Besides, the girl from the other one was British.
Well, I mean,
like the girls they're talking about in the beginning. Yeah, plus she was in Italy, no.
you're right. So where's Italian or American Werewolf in it? Italy?
I assume after the complete bomb of this one, they stopped making it.
Just
Even though
never
this one had
again.
nothing to do with the official.
I mean, aside from names, and it mentions the original at the beginning of the movie in the credits.
Man, they're being intentionally boorish.
Yeah, well, he just doesn't care anymore. He's trying to up his American ante so he can impress her so he can get laid. Which I don't think he has to try very hard with her. The girl from Happy Gilmore.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Real quick, if they ever did make an American Werewolf in Italy, nobody would know because those people are so swarthy.
So swarthy?
Yeah, they're all the Italians are super hairy. You'd be like, which one's the werewolf?
Oh yeah, that's their reputation.
Wow.
Not for being suave and romantic. Yeah, for being swarthy. I think you're thinking of yourself.
I can't argue that, but
Oh, wow. It's like this director just discovered blue screen for the first time.
it was 97. They just invented blue screen for the first time.
The fun thing is that everybody in the restaurant is just like, these people are wasted. Le hooch du jour.
I love this bathroom scene right here.
I don't like how they gave his ghost friend like a deep kind of ghosty voice.
Yeah,
I think that's weird.
it totally ruins it because Jack in American Werewolf in London was just
Jack.
Yeah, he was just Jack. Like even when
I'm not serious.
even when he was like completely rotted away, he was like, yeah, just like normal voice.
Right? Just talking to my ghost friend next to the urinal.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, if someone comes in the bathroom, like this guy here, he's still just going to think the kid's wasted.
That is
He's talking to his wiener. Awesome.
You never done that before? Sometimes.
Stop
You
it.
need a little pep talk sometimes.
He says what appears to be, I know you're dead, to his wiener.
Yeah.
And that French guy was like, okay, fuck this.
Apparently it's really easy to pick up American girls in different countries.
Yeah, right.
All you have to do is say you're American.
Yeah. This is
It's an awfully flattering view of an American by an American. Huh? Just this director just assumes, every girl from a different country just loves to get with an American. I'm sure that's how it works, right?
Oh, but she's not from a different country. She's also American.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm sure it works that way too. It worked in American Werewolf in London.
Sure did.
Yeah.
He was just charming and crazy.
I mean, all he had to do was jump off the Eiffel Tower to save the French chick in this one to make it work for the French chick.
I guess.
That's kind of like saying you're an American because we're all that badass.
That's so weird.
Totally.
Are they gonna bang on this tombstone?
It's not just
On
a
whose
tombstone.
tombstone?
It's Jim Morrison's tombstone.
Yeah.
And people do it a lot.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Well, in that case,
They
it's
actually have
totally
to,
awesome. Yeah.
They put a gate around it now because people would have sex on it and vandalize it and leave a bunch of booze and drugs on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's a pretty accurate
Interesting.
way to honor Jim Morrison, to be fair.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm sure Jim Morrison would have no problem with what's going on his tombstone. He's probably hanging out right next to it, just watching him.
I mean,
yeah.
Maybe is that one of the things in this movie? Like Jim Morrison was bitten by a werewolf, killed by a werewolf.
Right.
That's how he actually died.
That's how Jim Morrison died.
So he just watches people have sex on his tombstone.
Yeah. He
So-
doesn't want to pass on. That werewolf bloodline has been dead for a while. He just doesn't want to pass on. He wants to watch people screw on his tombstone.
Is he cauterizing her vagina with his penis?
I guess by turning into a
I
werewolf.
don't think he got that far yet.
Yeah. Ugh. See, the physical like makeup effects can look a lot better than the CGI. It does in this movie.
He's boiling the fountain.
Is that a thing that happens with werewolves?
What,
Like,
they get really hot?
well,
Well, according to Twilight,
yeah,
they are like hot.
pretty hot. Yeah.
Wow.
What? I'm Team Jacob.
I'm sure you are.
Actually, last time I said I was Team Edward. I like them both.
You're a flip-flopper. It's just a flip-flopper. That guy has not removed that cigarette from his mouth.
He's French. He just keeps getting new ones.
The very first time you see him, he puts it in, and then he's kept it in there the whole time.
And he's just when one runs out, one just pops right out there.
Ching!
So this girl pulls actually a couple good moves, like that aren't usual in a horror movie.
Like reverse cowgirl?
What? Oh, Jesus, Ben. Jesus. No.
Shaz Bagel.
Shaz Bagel.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's CGI. Am I right?
Good lord.
But because it's kind of a '90s comedy, so.
Give him the slow motion shake off.
They really want to showcase how half-assed they made this.
This reminds me of the Scorpion Kings.
Right.
The Scorpion King. That's the thing, though, is that whoever made that is damn proud about it.
Yeah.
You know, probably not, actually.
Well, maybe not.
So she's trying to confuse the werewolf with her scent here, which is not a bad idea, right?
Yeah, it's actually pretty smart. That's that American brain work.
Yeah.
Ingenuity.
That ingenuity, that's right.
Yeah.
Ingenuity?
Ingenuity. I like that. Oh.
And so he's following the perfume, but she's not there. She just sprayed it in there. Stupid werewolf.
Just a
Well, he is
terrible.
American.
Yeah, well, you know.
So what she does here, though, you're saying about the perfume? She's like spraying the perfume.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's thinking on her feet, really.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you wouldn't expect, like a dumb victim in a horror movie.
I don't think she's
Right,
dumb. I
exactly.
think she just drunk.
No, but
Drunk?
she is that. Ugh. Wow, that looks terrible. But she is.
It wouldn't look so bad if his hands weren't grotesquely larger than they.
Yeah.
And it's just a dog.
Yeah.
You thought it was a werewolf.
But it was no. It was
That
dog.
French policeman is going to get eaten so bad.
Oh,
I want
yeah.
him to get eaten so bad.
It's too bad, too, because he's a witness to the fact that it was a werewolf and not the American kid. That's another tradition of French police officers, is to take around their border collars with them everywhere.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to be terrible, terrible shots.
Oh, yeah, that too. But we learned that in World War II.
Piling it on the French.
Well, I mean,
It's
it's
a nice thing about them, too.
This is like the only horror movie set in France. You got to just rip on the French the whole time.
Is it? There's one other that it came out recently.
There's that, yeah, as above, so below.
Yeah.
So there's plenty, I'm sure.
Oh, that's not cool.
What
She's
are
like-
those people thinking?
You know exactly what those people are thinking.
You screwed that dog to death? That poor dog.
Oh man,
Ugh.
Jesus. That's a little brutal.
that thing's
That's-
a real dead.
That's kind of graphic for what they're implying.
Oh, they. You know what this movie needs?
What?
More genre now.
Yeah.
I feel that way about every movie set in France.
Just more genre now.
Yeah, because he's the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT of French actors. Greatest of all time.
Yeah, I got it.
Not so pretty anymore.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Let's just go back in there. Oh, you're out here now. I like that term, rotting sidekick.
Okay, so why does she come back and the cop doesn't come back? What about the dog?
Maybe the cop just doesn't want to see him.
I guess, but he's doomed to walk the earth like her.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The cop should be there too.
Yeah.
Maybe they're implying by the dog not being there that the dogs don't have souls. Ugh.
Yeah, that was straight out of Jumanji right there.
Yeah.
So he can see all the other werewolf victims.
I guess.
Well, they're all part of the bloodline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all part of the bloodline. Yeah.
And this is how he escapes.
Just hop on in the drawer there. Nailed. Where did he go?
Wait, what?
What? He's got teleportation powers as a werewolf, so there you go.
That's
He
ridiculous.
probably just hid in the drawer until they left, and then he bolted.
No, I understand that. That's ridiculous. That's how Abbott and Costello would escape. That was a Scooby Doo scene in this like serious werewolf movie.
This is a serious werewolf
I
movie?
don't know,
it's not
man.
serious.
It's trying to be both a serious and a funny movie. Kind of like, American Werewolf in London pulled that off, but...
That's because
Much
John
as this
Landis is
doesn't.
awesome.
He wrote one of the scripts for this, but they didn't use that script.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Don't use genius John Landis' work. I
Man.
wonder how much better this movie would have been.
I feel like this is going to be the one positive thing from this movie.
Huh.
The two corpses fighting over when he dies. That could have been really funny and worked out really well.
Yeah.
I don't think it will because whoever made this movie probably didn't understand how to do things. But
Yeah, I mean, it is a cool concept. She wants him to kill himself now so she can move on, but his friend wasn't killed by him and wants him to find the wolf that killed him.
Yeah.
To kill that wolf so that he can also move on. And then there's that one French ghost who was just in the board drawer and seems to be cool with his state. You gotta keep it down out there.
I'm trying to not be dead. I don't. What was he trying to achieve by being in there?
Just getting some sleep.
Right? Can you sleep as an undead? I mean,
Why would you not be able to?
Anne Rainey.
We are truly the most superior.
There's like his big boombox just sitting there on the altar.
He reminds me of Voss from Far Cry 3
Yeah, I can see that.
with the big ass knife.
Yeah.
That was a big knife.
It's a Bowie knife.
A David Bowie knife.
That's right.
it's glitter inlaid.
It just says rhinestone queen bitch on the side.
I need that knife now. Okay.
Everybody needs
A
it.
David Bowie knife.
But only one can wield it. Only the chosen one.
You have to give him a baby for it.
You have to give me a little brother.
Yeah, exactly. I like that movie. I really do.
What movie? I thought we were just talking.
What? Oh yeah. No, I mean,
Labyrinth.
yeah, the Labyrinth. Thank you so fucking much. All right.
So he's just fucking with this guy. There's no reason for him to actually kill his friend. He just wants him to kill his friend.
One thing.
Entertainment. This is French werewolf entertainment. Cut your friend's heart out and eat it.
The way to go about this would be to turn the friend into a werewolf, right? And then convince him that their side was good, so the friend could talk him into it. You know,
Right?
Best way to do it.
Foresight. Yeah, he just wants him to kill his friend. Apparently that's their joining ritual. It's
Just kill your friend.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not seeing how this is going to work out for him. They have been werewolves for a much longer time than he has.
Right. Well, just grab this torch then. Okay, but honestly, I mean, I guess you could burn someone with it, but what are you going to do with this torch? It's like...
Burn someone with it. That shit hurts.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Dude, light him on fire.
Those guys look ridiculous. They look like half biker gang, half
Bondage club?
yeah.
It's a French gang.
I did some research on French gangs a while ago.
Did you?
Yeah, fun fact, the 3 major French gangs are actually all from Albania.
Really?
The French import their gangs.
Because if they didn't, they'd all be wearing mesh tank tops.
It's a better solution. Let's be honest here. Oh,
Also,
conveniently ends at the fire. Cool.
The 5th largest gang in France is something like the French version of Hells Angels.
They have an Albanian motorcycle gang?
No, they're not Albanians. They're just French people who follow the Hells Angels.
Oh, yeah. The Angels have chapters all over the world. Yeah.
But they're much more hardcore.
They have to prove themselves.
Yeah, because they're French.
I would get stuck in that hole. Going down there.
Trying to jump down?
Yeah.
A little help? Just got a guy jumping on top of you.
Just grab my legs. Kind of yank. I'll suck in.
I've always been upset that they've never done that in a movie. Just had a fat werewolf.
Wait, like an obese werewolf?
Yeah, just like this fat guy who turns
You can't
into
have
a
an obese
werewolf.
werewolf. They get a lot of cardio.
Their metabolism is super fast.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
That's why he was eating 3 steaks earlier.
Yeah, he needs protein.
They heal
pumping iron
super quick.
Well, then, a fat vampire. We should have a fat vampire.
That vampire, I can see.
Yeah. I don't
Wait,
think
there was a movie. I can't remember what movie it was, but there is a fat vampire in something. I'll figure it out.
A fat vampire in Nightmare Before Christmas.
There is, yeah. But he's more... Wasn't he triangle shaped or something? No?
There's 3 of
The
them.
mayor was triangle shaped.
Yeah, that... Huh. Yeah, he was.
A legitimate
Like a
fat
cone.
vampire, though? I don't know. Oh, yeah. In Blade, they have the Oracle.
Yeah.
That guy's, super fat.
Yeah, I knew I remembered one.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't need food to survive. He just needs blood.
Yeah.
He just still loves to eat. That's his story. And he has no metabolism now because he's dead. So, he just keeps putting on the fat.
Oh, man.
Oh, well, that's ridiculous. I'm looking at the Oracle from Blade. That's just outrageous.
Yeah, it is. Oh, amazing. So her father, or her stepfather, was sewer doctor from earlier.
Yeah, this the fabled sewer doctor.
I don't think he exists. He's just a myth.
They speak of him in the streets of Paris.
A doctor. He rises from the sewers to treat the wounded. Actually, a sewer doctor, everything he did, pretty much any wound he treated, would that just get reinfected?
Yeah, real quick.
He's actually a super villain.
Yeah. Looks like you've got cut there. I can help you.
Sepsis.
Oh.
That's just his superpower. He gives people sepsis.
Yeah.
Okay, so this scene is just mind-boggling right here. So,
Let me explain. It's called sex.
yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely. But it's not. Hold on a second. So, all of a sudden, making out. Oh no, the guys are here. Then he's like, gotta run.
Oh, it's like Caddyshack.
Just out of nowhere, though. And the music in this scene is, Operation
Ivy.
Yeah. So, right when he knows his friend's being captured, they have a wacky chase scene.
Yeah. Almost having sex. Serious, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
To, Operation Ivy.
Might as well be yakking sex.
They're tripping over bench buzz. Not a serious tone in this.
Right? Just a comedy scene right in the middle of this fuckery.
That same nosy neighbor with his beagle is just what the hell is wrong with this house?
So I don't get why they can't see her.
Oh.
And then you have some stick comedy right there.
Some gore comedy.
Yeah, jeez, this movie is just full of slapstick.
Just all over the place, man.
It's really quite fabulous. I like it.
It's just very gratuitous.
Wow, that's the most inappropriate place to slip in a gratuitous cleavage shot.
You know, like all in all, they're just having fun with it,
I guess.
which shows, and it's fun to watch.
It is fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's a terrible movie, but God, if it is not a blast to watch.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
7%. Oh, jeez.
That's a travesty. This is a hard 15.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
I love it. I think it's fantastic.
He's just like, oh, I'm just gonna walk away.
He's trying to walk away slowly. It wasn't me. You didn't see me exit the car.
Oh,
Mad French traffic chase.
yeah.
Oh, nice
He
Jones
jumps onto
move.
That was like an action movie right there. Do you think he did all his own stunts?
I'm pretty sure they probably would have been willing to risk him. So
They need him later for Ramsey Snow.
exactly. Like he looks so much like him, it's ridiculous.
So the legless werewolf was sewer doctor.
Yep, yep.
That explains why he got his legs ripped off in the beginning.
Now he's
Not a very good doctor, though. You think he could reinvent new legs? That's what doctors do, right?
Yeah.
No, those are engineers.
Reinvent body parts.
Cyborg legs, that'd be pretty rad. I would appreciate some cyborg legs.
Yeah. I take cyborg legs.
I'll take cyborg.
Cyborg inner ear canal?
Oh, yeah.
Cyborg sweat glands? You only use them once before they rust up.
Oh, man.
They have this whole werewolf thing real mapped out.
Yeah, kind of. It sort of looks like Doc Brown explaining the timelines.
Marty, we gotta go back to when you were a werewolf. Oh, man.
I wish I was Doc Brown sometimes.
Really?
It's so cool.
Wait, do you wish you were Doc Brown or Christopher Lloyd?
I want to be Doc Brown.
You know, there was a series of commercials in a South American country where Christopher Lloyd reprised the role of Doc Brown to promote, like, their equivalent of Radio Shack.
Really?
There's like 10 of them.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I know these French werewolves really have an appetite for American people.
Right? And why would they leave a "here's where to find us" sign there?
They want the American kids to come so that they'll eat the Americans.
Yeah, but in the basement of her house.
Oh, you mean in her house?
Yeah,
Well, she's part of the group still.
I guess.
It's a pack mentality. He just kind of tries to walk in. Wait a minute, you look familiar.
Hold on, weren't you that guy? Yeah.
Didn't you cause us a bunch of trouble before? Straight edge, bro.
They even have American flags.
Yeah, they want the American people because we have, a greasy, rich diet that must translate into our meat. That makes us more appetizing for werewolf meat.
Nice, plump and marbled.
Yeah.
That's the best argument.
We're the Kobe beef of the nationality.
They eat our hearts directly, so, all that cholesterol.
That's what you get here, is just the best argument for cannibalism ever made. Let's eat people. They're delicious.
That's what I've been told.
That's what I've been telling you.
Prove to me otherwise.
Yeah, it's this movie. It's just something else. I really do love-hate it. Just a combination of mixed emotions, and it really holds a special place in my heart.
Didn't you see it for the first time yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I saw this when I was a little kid.
Oh, yeah, right.
He
This
was
was your
talking
first
about
boob
pausing
scene.
The boob scene, yeah.
Right.
Speaking of, what was your first boob scene?
It was Caddyshack.
Caddyshack?
Straight up Caddyshack, the pool
Really?
scene. Yeah,
Okay.
when the girl's riding on the shoulders of the guy topless, I paused that for probably a good 72 hours. It was on the television in my family's basement.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was
He was at that age when you paused boob shots.
Yeah.
This must have been like 11 or 12.
Yeah, right? When you're just like, what?
No, mine is so good it has to go last. What is
Okay.
yours?
Mine was Stripes. You remember the shower scene from Stripes? Which was a good one.
Yeah, that's solid.
I wish I was a loofah. That was the line. Yes, I've watched that scene enough times. I remember the line.
You, sir.
Okay, so I don't know what age you guys all were, but I was about 7
Okay.
during mine. And it was the American classic Species.
Oh!
That would make me afraid of this.
Good lord.
Well, it wasn't when she had turned, because there's that part in the beginning where she's like in the pool, like she's in like the hot tub.
A lot.
Yeah, she's naked in a lot of that movie, and only at the very end does she turn into the monster. Yeah, but it was Species.
This is excellent.
I didn't pause that one though. I just kind of watched it.
He's actually got kind of a valid reason to be celebrating American Independence Day. As a Frenchman, couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah.
Couldn't have won the revolution without the help of the French.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. Maybe that's all it is. He doesn't
Maybe-
actually want to eat them. He just wants to, he just actually really likes Americans. He knows his history very well.
I love how he's like, also, we're going to cut open your chest. Yeah, I really want to eat your heart, please.
I love Americans, but you're so delicious. You just have syringes full of, like, do you see those things? Full of some weird, like, off-white goo.
Yeah.
It looks like the fat sucked out of a McDonald's meal.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Ugh.
That's by far the less gross option of what that can be.
I know what you were thinking, especially right after the boobs conversation. I'm trying to steer it into a better direction.
No. Let's turn into this spin.
Turned into this.
So they essentially what they have in those syringes is distilled moon juice.
Yes.
I believe that's exactly what it is.
Moon juice.
Moon juice. What a time to be alive.
They harvested the moon juice from their voyage dans la lune.
Oh, brutal.
These robes are too tight. I'm simply busting out of my seams.
I like all the American kids are just like, what's going on?
They're
This
American.
is weird. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, they're not disturbed at all. What they don't realize is that they got a bunch of American kids from Detroit.
Ah,
And we've seen worse.
right?
That would suck, though, to be handcuffed to a werewolf.
Right.
You're not going away from that one. You're not leaving that fight.
Although, that might lead to, the most badass thing ever, which is to, mount and ride a werewolf through the streets of Paris.
That would be outstanding.
That would be pretty rad.
I don't understand their need for the cult robes. I think they're normal
I
outfit.
don't know, the cult robes, they really add an air of mystique and classiness.
They just like them because they're breezy.
They should be made of
That's the French.
fishnet.
They invented the colt robe, right?
I don't think they invented the cult robe.
No, that might have been the Catholics.
Was it?
I don't think you call it a cult robe at that point. You call it a church
When they
robe.
invented it, it was a cult.
Well, not when they invented the robe.
And I understand you're one of them.
And this
and you
shit
wanted to
just
defend
got real. Did he get gargoyled?
He got gargoyled.
Yeah.
The guy on the bulldozer. Gargoyle.
Just, he would be so dead.
That one guy's idea was to run towards the bulldozer. I'll give him. He's an original thinker.
Yeah, everybody else is suffering with werewolves. He went around. Werewolf not going through a bulldozer, man. And the unintimidating French police vehicles.
Right.
That's clearly, just by looking at it, you can oh my god. Are you serious?
Just goes running out, tied to the ground with his jeans. That's
90s Jesus.
Can you give me directions to Mount Zion?
that was the failed Calvin Klein ad. Just
Calvin.
like ripped with muscle and no shirt with his new Calvin Klein jeans on.
Just like looking off.
Sacrifice by Calvin Klein.
Oh, look, it's true. A huge creature covered in hair.
It's just a druggie.
Brad, dude, you got him.
You got him. Thanks, bruh.
I'm gonna miss you, bro.
Yeah, they do the 90s, your ghost friend is transcending into the next realm. That they do in every one of those. Idle Hands does it. This does it.
That's about it.
That, well, yeah. I'm sure there's
That's great. I didn't say shoot him, you maniac.
Right. He's scared. He just saw Jesus.
Right? Okay, so does everywhere in Paris have just tunnels underneath it?
Yeah, actually, that's why they can't build skyscrapers. Is because the entirety of Paris is like there's a network of tunnels underneath it.
Oh, damn!
That's the basis of that movie, As Above, So Below.
Yeah,
it all takes place in the catacombs, the tunnel system under Paris.
Well, it starts in the catacombs and then ends also in hell catacombs, I guess.
Yeah, it got a little weird there.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Well, fuck if I know what happened.
Yeah. Not really a spoiler.
Yeah, I've seen the movie. I don't know what happened.
It's impossible to understand, so we can't spoil it.
I mean, it tries really hard. The real treasure's in you. That's uttered at some point in the movie. Like,
is that really uttered?
Oh yeah, that totally
man,
is.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, it's bad.
I like this French detective. He reminds me of Jean Reno Light.
Jean Reno Light.
He's the poor man's genre now.
He's a skinnier, more timid version of Jean Reno.
Everybody in this movie can't shoot worth shit. It's like it's like stormtroopers.
Just taking pot shots all over the place, not ever hitting anything.
Let's see. You know, Star Wars takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Maybe the French police force was founded by a stormtrooper who transcended the galaxy, traveled the galaxy, crash landed on Earth, and that's how he made a life for himself.
Wow, this is a fine theory. Yeah,
okay, it's not the weirdest thing to come out of Star Wars. There's one Star Wars comic where it ends with Chewbacca and Han come to Earth, right?
Yeah,
and they die a long time ago. Indiana Jones finds Han Solo's bones, and Chewbacca becomes Bigfoot.
Nice. I actually like that scene.
You're right, that's got me beat.
Where they're hitting the flashlight trying to make it work, and every time it flashes on, the werewolves are a little bit closer. They just have no idea what's going on. They're not paying attention.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's not a bad scene. I mean, you know, the fucking puppet show that is these...
Yeah, the CGI is terrible, but...
It was also the mid-90s.
Mm-hmm.
CGI was terrible in the mid-90s, except for Jurassic Park. That shit still holds up.
Because there's like less than 5 minutes that's actual CG in that.
Yeah, but it still holds up. Like, the parts that are CG look really good.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't even think of a moment of that is CG.
What about the Brontosaurus?
Yeah.
The what?
The Brontosaurus.
That actually started to show its age. But when the T-Rex breaks out of its cage for the first time and is walking around the cars, that's all CG.
What about when the T-Rex...
The Gallimimus running?
Huh?
Yeah, that too.
That's probably the biggest CG scene. Yeah. And it still looks really good.
It does, actually. Surprisingly.
I like their 3D representation of computers in that movie.
Right. It's a Linux system. Sweet, finally werewolf fight.
Yeah, she just, injected a bunch of moonroids into her.
Moonroiding as well?
She's moonroiding out.
This whole thing is just a PSA against anabolic moonroids.
Right? I don't understand, this is 16 years after American Werewolf in London. And...
Ugh, ugly as sin.
Just use the scrap practical effects from the first one.
Right.
Anything is better than this.
He's gonna be so sad when it's her.
Yeah, I don't think.
How'd you see that coming?
I don't know, because that's like the tropiest thing they could have done. At this time. I shot Seraphine. Oh no! She's the guy.
I'd feel bad about shooting Seraphine though.
Yeah.
She's super cute.
She's Seraphine.
Oh,
very
jeez.
nice.
Oh, I've been waiting to use
That's
that one.
bad. All right.
It was worth it. I'm excited. I'm worth
It's
it
spelled
away.
Seraphine.
Well, yeah.
It's French.
Oh, that's awesome. I thought it was like E's and F's. And, I thought it was weirdly spelled or something, but it is just spelled Seraphine. That's amazing.
Well, she is. Yeah.
Do you think this is the Andy from Toy Story? Yeah.
No.
No,
Stop
I
throwing out
figured it's-
ridiculous theories.
Never once did that cross my mind. That is so implausible. I am actively forgetting that suggestion.
She really wants to die. This is the second time.
Eat my heart, Andy.
Eat my heart.
Let yourself go.
I guess.
I want her to have a very deep man French voice.
I guess she's into the blood play too, Clay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that again.
It's gonna haunt you for the rest of your
Okay.
life.
Shut up. Alright.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. Would you kill your girlfriend and eat her heart?
Yeah.
Well,
If she
yeah,
was a
everybody else you
werewolf?
would. That's why I didn't ask you.
I mean, like in this situation?
Well, I mean, in what other situation would you kill her and eat her heart?
In a situation like Alive.
There's 1,000 reasons to kill
Like
your
Alive.
girlfriend.
Yeah, you're trapped on the side of a mountain with a Colombian soccer team. That's when you can kill your girlfriend and eat her heart.
She just annoyed you.
Right?
Jeez.
Nag. So, I cut her heart out.
Jesus.
It'd be funny if that didn't actually happen once in a while. Ugh.
Lord Clay.
Jesus.
Just got dark.
It did.
I cut her heart out. And
I
threw
like
it on
killing
the
jokes.
bridge.
It's amazing.
I don't know who you hang out with that's not us, but they're a bad influence on me.
I hang out on the internet without you guys. So.
They're a bad influence.
Tripping over the old rock and falling behind.
More slapstick.
Onto the Parisian subway tracks. Which
Nice.
I really want to see, Snidely Whiplash driving the train. Exactly.
And the werewolf sliding down the chute. Boss.
What? That's ridiculous.
He's just standing there like, whoa, Nettie! That was a close one.
That woman bought a lot of oranges.
Aw.
Yeah, she had a ton of oranges.
She was
And
one of
her
those
crazy hair.
automatic
She's
juicers.
the crazy Parisian orange lady.
That's like 7, 8, 9 oranges, right?
She likes oranges.
She needs a lot of vitamin C.
Yeah. Maybe
So
she has a
what does it say?
cold.
Yeah, that's what it is. She has a cold.
I did not see that coming.
How did that thing survive getting hit by a bus?
I don't know. They can be taken out by bullets. It
They're
doesn't make any
trained, right?
fucking sense.
Like small caliber bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have no rules. Yeah, this guy gets hit by a subway. And he
Nom! It's like somebody taking a bite out of a sub sandwich. Ah!
nom, 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 nom. Delicious, you man.
I know the best way to get out of here is for everybody to push. Let's go.
His roids are wearing off, though.
Yeah.
I wonder what Pepsilon is.
I was just thinking that same thing.
Is it like knockoff insulin?
It's the French version of insulin.
It's Pepsi branded.
Pepsi brand insulin.
Pepsilon.
Yeah.
That's the next step for the soda companies. They start making insulin
Right
to
into
treat
the
diabetes. And they're making money on the front end, they're making money on the back end, they're making money all over the
Pepsilon, the choice of the new generation. Those roids are really wearing off. Coming down hard.
About a nickel for every time I woke up naked on a subway.
Even if you had one nickel, that'd be an impressive story.
Oh, he's got more.
Right up again.
He's got like a mini bandolero of moon juice.
No, not so fast, sucker! Come crashing through the subway window.
So that seed is going to turn into a werewolf now, right?
The where seat? I just love his sudden, like, amazing grasp of kung fu. He's such like a weak-willed and timid guy the whole movie. And then he comes crashing through the subway window and kung fu kick, punch, kung fu chop.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that thing that happened earlier in this movie because our audience is dumb.
It was you all along. I should have known.
Oh, wow.
The where seat gets up and saves his life.
Oh. God, this sincerely bothers me. The needle gets broken off inside.
Oh, in his heart, too.
Jeez.
That guy's like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Must go faster. Must go faster.
He just looks like Lou Ferrigno. Oh, Hulk smash!
You're making me a werewolf. You wouldn't like me when I'm a werewolf.
That looked like...
Yeah.
It did not look pleasant for that Frenchman. Oh shit, get the hell out of here!
Just one bite. And it's like, obviously, let's show our audience that he's eating the heart. Like, we could just assume he was eating the heart. Like a duck.
Just tossing it back down his throat.
No, he didn't even have a glass of water.
How's he gonna wash it down? The paramedic's like, okay.
That guy has some terrible teeth. Wow.
Yeah, but she just told him that she loved him.
Aww.
She's hallucinating and thinks it's
me. She thinks it's me.
She thinks it's you?
Yeah.
In your personal movie theater?
No, actually, I was on set.
Several full moons later.
She was smitten.
You're what, 4 years old at that
Yeah, I was charming.
Okay, and this is how this movie ends. It's just,
outstanding.
outstanding.
That's my favorite thing about 90s movies as an overall whole. They all have happy endings. It's very uplifting for 90s horror. I love it. Fantastic. Oh shit, I forgot the ring, bro.
I forgot the ring, bro.
I love his like Piccadilly, like Paisley's the word.
Not Piccadilly.
Piccadilly was the circus in which the end of London took place. Yes. His Paisley like groomsman outfit.
They're just chasing after the ring like, oh my god.
Oh,
they just had to get one more slapstick in there, didn't they?
Oh yeah, radical 90s bungee jumping.
See, this movie's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Off the Statue of Liberty, and he grabs it, and he puts it on her finger. And she said,
and they're not tied up. Oh my god.
I thought this is...
It's okay though, because his is.
Oh, of course.
With true love.
Yeah, and they're in love's sweet embrace.
Does he hit his head again?
I can only hope.
Wow, that is a really springy bungee cord.
Wow, that was ridiculous.
Ridiculously awesome.
Like, the 90s.
Oh, I goddamn loved that.
So yeah, it was great.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie, but it's really fun.
That American girl, though, is still just gonna be doomed to walk.
Yeah,
the planet
absolutely.
as like the undead, right?
The French.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but screw her.
Well, I don't know. This is an interesting point. If he cured his werewolfism, so his bloodline dies.
He cured his werewolf?
Yeah, by eating the heart.
The way you cure the werewolfism is eat the heart of the wolf that made you. And he ate the heart of the wolf that made him. So he's cured, so I think that means that she could probably move on.
Yeah.
Because he killed her.
Or not.
So the
Fuck
bloodline is dead in him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the bloodline severed with her.
What about Seraphine? Did he also make her?
Seraphine, I assume, is probably still a werewolf.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be a tricky relationship.
Which I assume that...
It'd be like a normal relationship. You just can't talk to her like once a month.
Just had to squeeze one more of those in there, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it's about the moon.
Chaz
Okay.
Bagel.
What do you think about when you think about the
Alright.
moon?
Anyway.
The ties.
No, I think about it hitting your eye like a big pizza pie.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that was American Werewolf in Paris.
American Werewolf in Paris. We bid you a fine adieu.
Oh yeah,
I do too.
the French.
You also bid adieu.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Adieu too.
God bless you.
Adieu? You did what?
Ah! Ow! Jesus Christ!
Yes! Yes! Well done,
Fucker.
Dad.
Just appeared out of nowhere.
She grabbed my shoulder. What a dick.
Oh, I enjoyed
Werewolf.
I enjoyed that so much.
As the cat chimes in for a world-class scare.
Oh, it's so good. My favorite.
It didn't hurt that bad. It was just really surprising, and I was like,